Hello, my viewers. Hello, my listeners. Once again, this is Reverend Moriah Hope Channel, and I want to request you give me like 8 to 10 minutes. Allow me go through some points that we need to consider during this time of festive season. And I want to make sense out of the festivities. I want to make sense out of celebrations, and how I desire that this season will bring good tidings. These seasons will give us some energy even to start off our next year. We are at the end of 2021, looking forward for 2022. But this being December, that is full of holidays, full of celebrations, full of parties, allow me try to make some sense out of it. And I want to define the meaning of Christmas, or the meaning of holidays, the meaning of celebration, and especially Christmas and also the end of the year. And number one, it should be a time of family reunion. It should be a time when families come together, if possible. The children have closed school. Those who are in colleges, they have also come home. It is expected that families who walk away from the homestead, they kind of travel. You go to the airport and you realize so many people are going back to the Lulu, going back to the roots. And so Christmas is a time for family reunion. It is a time to bond. It is a time to catch up with each other. It is a time, much as we may not have a lot of slaughtering, we may not have a lot of drinks, we may not have a lot of food, depending your situation. But this is the time that we should be able to celebrate each other. Even as we celebrate Nyama Choma, the Kenyan delicacy, even as we celebrate drinks, even as we celebrate here and there. But the keyword and the bottom line, festive season, most of Christian Christmas time is time to celebrate a family. It is time to connect or to reconnect for that time, for that matter. It is time for bonding together. It is time for coming together as a family. It is time to celebrate each other. You may not have a lot, and maybe I'm doing a lot of repetition. You may not be adorned with so many things. The new dress, the new car, the new house. But this is a time that we are able to celebrate each other. Christmas time is a time to reflect also. It comes at the end of the year. And so it's a time to reflect how the year has been. What are the miles that you have been able to recover? What is that have you been able to achieve as a person? What is that have you been able to achieve career-wise? What is that have you been able to achieve as an institution? What is that for the last 11 months or so? What is that have you been able to achieve as a family? Let's use this time even to get a quiet moment for reflection. Is there something that we can correct? Is there something that we can do it better given another chance? Is there a different strategy that we can apply to achieve even higher results, to be even more productive given another opportunity? December is a time of stock taking. Where have we succeeded? And why have we succeeded? Where have we failed? And why have we failed? Do we have areas of improvement? So I'm calling this season time a time of reflection. Number 4 is a time also to be grateful. I love a great man of God, T.D. Jakes, the American preacher. And I heard him say, don't just be disappointed that you have not achieved so much. Don't mourn that you have not achieved so much. But let us celebrate, for that you never lost. Celebrate for that you were able to maintain. So by the fact that we are alive, by the fact that we have a smile on our face, by the fact that we have a meal on the table, we have a reason to be grateful. Christmas time, get some time and even visit a house of worship. I know there are challenges with the COVID, and maybe some houses of worship are closed, depending on where you are. But even if it is by yourself, create an hour. Create an hour for your family. Just to walk or drive into the nearby house of worship. Listen to this. It doesn't have to be your traditional church. It doesn't have to be your traditional place of worship. But get a moment and go to the house of God with only one single purpose: to say thank you to God. Thank you to God for this far. Thank you, God, for sustaining our lives. Thank you, God, for what we have received. And even more so, thank you for even that which we have not received. Delay is not a denial. Season time like now is also a time for time out. Time out from a busy schedule. Time out from busy projects. Time out from heavy calendar full of activities. Time out from the targets from your workplace. Targets, marks in school, the student, catching up with the syllabus, a lot of homework, waking up very early in the morning, sleeping very late for the business people. Let us use this time to slow down. Let our body re-energize. Let our mind rejuvenate. And that's very important. You create some time for yourself. Get something that will make you happy. Get something that will make your body relax. Get something that will relax your mind. Get an activity that is not so energy consuming, that is not so tiring. And that's why even traveling is very important. And you don't have to travel very far. It doesn't have to cost you. You can make a walk. You can drive around. So long as you are giving your body a treat. Allow me now go to some things that are not or should not be part of our celebrations. Number 1, this is not time to run away from workplace. I've seen people cheat their bosses that allow me to travel home because so and so is sick. But let me tell you, don't lose your job this December simply because you want to travel, simply because you want to go down to Mombasa. And it's like your boss doesn't want to give you permission. Remember, this job, you seriously need it come January. You seriously need it come February. And don't destroy your tomorrow because of today. Don't destroy what is so permanent because of temporal situation. Listen to me. You don't have to travel if the circumstance does not allow, if finances does not allow, if your boss does not allow, if your circumstance does not allow. You don't have to travel. And when I'm discussing with my friends, I normally tell them, Your rural area is not shifting. Your rural area is not escaping. You still find it come January. You still find it come February. You still find it come March. So if a situation does not allow you to travel, if your finances does not allow you to travel, don't feel pity about it. Organize yourself, plan yourself, and you can do a travel some other time. To our drivers, this is not the time to overspeed. It's not time to overload. We can purpose that this December 2021, it will be a December with the least accident on our roads. It is a December with the least fatal accident on our roads. The motorbike, our young people, this is time to be more cautious. It is time to be more careful because our roads are full of activities. And so I beseech you, driver, this is not time to speed. It's not time to overload the people or the luggages, whatever you are carrying. It doesn't pay to cause an accident because you wanted to arrive 20 minutes before. It doesn't pay if you harm somebody on the road because you wanted to reach that destination 20 minutes before time. Young people, listen to me. This is not time to smoke. It's not time to drink. It's not time to engage yourself with the social activities that eventually will make you regret. Talk to so many drunkards today. Talk to so many people who are in rehab today. There's so many people who are on medication, very expensive meditation, very expensive guidance and counseling, kind of therapy, trying to stop drinking, trying to stop drugs. And if they are honest with you, they will tell you the first time they did the first cigar, the first time they did the first drink, it was during a celebration. Calamity was born in the moment of celebration. Can I repeat that? Disaster, calamity, your life was shattered to sound forever during the time of celebration. They started with just a zip, just a smoke, just a puff. I hear they call it a puff. But today, they are trying to move away from drugs, but they cannot. Trying to move away from drunkenness, but they cannot. Please, I urge you, don't take that glass of wine because you don't know the negative effects that will trigger in your system. And next time you earn for 2, the other time you earn for more, the other time you earn for more. And alas, after 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, you become a person that you never intended. So this is the time to be sober. Young ladies, listen to me. The girls, teenagers, listen to me and listen to me good. The young ladies who are in college, you are more disadvantaged than young men. You are more disadvantaged than the so-called boyfriends. And I want to repeat that. You are more disadvantaged than the so-called boyfriends. Make a mistake and get an unexpected pregnancy. That alone will force you to reschedule your program. You have to reschedule your career. You have to reschedule your goals, your expectation. You have to reschedule your focus. So kindly to the young ladies from primary school, the upper primary, the secondary school, and the university, I urge you, young ladies, be wise. Because the moments of pain, that man will not be there. The moment of struggling, that man will not be there. it is time to sober up and only allow that entertainment that will not plant a seed of regret come the many years ahead of me. To the young men, can I put this jokingly? The family members, this is not time for second wife. It's not time for third wife. You cannot destroy that which you have built for so many years within a week or within a day because it is December, because it is Christmas. My mind is thinking how many people will contract even some very funny diseases during this time in the name of celebration, in the name of getting high, in the name of feeling good. We can celebrate, but in the perimeters of caution. We can celebrate, but within the boundaries. We can celebrate and not harm ourselves or even harm other people. Young men, let us celebrate within the context that come January we will not be forced to regret. So friends, I wish you Merry Christmas. Come next week. I wish you a prosperous, blessed 2022. But meanwhile, if you have an opportunity, just like the way I've gotten this opportunity to speak to you and to speak to hundreds through this video, if you have an opportunity, give somebody hope. Because indeed, this is a hope channel. Kindly subscribe. Give me hope by subscribing, by showing a thumbs up, by liking this video, by telling somebody that even that person can be a hope giver. God bless you. Bye.